Panda Finance is launching a mobile app that offers a trustworthy, easy gateway to the world of crypto, all while making the world a better place. It's a blockchain-powered mobile app that makes crypto easy, accessible as well, and socially impactful also. So with me, Adam Carlton, the CEO of Pink Panda, and Gagan Levy, the award-winning creative director, who's just joined your team. So Gagan, let's just start with you. I've talked to Adam before, so let's start with you. Gagan, just tell me about you, yourself. What will you be doing for Pink Panda?
Sure. Thanks so much, Jane. Yeah, very excited to join the team. I've been kind of a crypto or blockchain for good enthusiast for a decade now. And I'm very excited. This is the project that I've chosen to kind of go all in on, amongst the various investments I've made. But my history, a little bit, I chaired one of the largest kind of impact investor networks in the country for about 4 years. And so that's a network where really a lot of investors are trying to, utilize their investments in philanthropy for good, doing a lot of socially responsible business, and then have over the past decade built an agency named Guru, and we are a bi-coastal agency. We work with a lot of the more conscious brands on the planet. So an agency for brands like Patagonia, Wild Planet, and Rebel, Sambazon, things like that. And help them really brand themselves, create advocacy, build their brands out in the world, build mission, and have also done quite a bit of work in the finance space as well. So we were an agency within World Bank for a while, working on helping them to actually achieve their mission. They do a lot of lending around the world, but really helping them build more advocacy around their mission to end poverty within a few generations.
Okay, that sounds great. And that's what's exciting about blockchain is some of the potential applications and how it could change the financial system. So, and I understand there may be some NFTs involved as well that you're working with. Could you explain that?
Sure. Yeah. For a while have been in that, in that space. One in particular I'm excited about that I've been doing strategy and investment with is a platform called Sweet that is doing kind of all the NFTs for the NHL and the NBA, and then large organizations like, Burger King, Puma, Nike, brands like that. And so just seeing a lot of, these organizations and brands starting to get excited about this space, but they don't really know where to get started. And especially kind of, I would say, in this more conscious brand space that I've been in, folks have really not been spending, much time finding ways to bring their brand into the NFT space or into the metaverse. So there's a really exciting opportunity, right now to do that. And the reason we see, Pink Panda and Bamboo Asset Management as being a great way to do this is, where Adam has built this team really to build, around trust, bringing in Gene from PricewaterhouseCoopers on compliance. We're US based. You can see us. You can see who we are. We're not some handles, on the chain. So we're excited to be onboarding a lot of these larger organizations into that space. And we've got a couple really exciting partnerships that I'll be bringing to the table. A large nonprofit involved with quite a bit of kind of larger brands like Dave Matthews Band, Jack Johnson, things like that. And then a lot of visual artists that will come with that as well. So just a lot of exciting things happening right now.
So let's bring it then back to Pink Panda. And how does your experience, your contacts, how does that fit in with Pink Panda and sounds like both of your missions for social good?
Yeah, well, for instance, what we're probably most known for, we worked on the Obama 2008 campaign. I was in the music industry before I'd started this agency and was able to kind of bring in a lot of the musicians that we have relationships with into work specifically in swing states, targeting young minority voters to get out and vote for Obama in 2008. And so I see this being a very similar kind of proposition where we're trying to provide access to folks that traditionally maybe haven't trusted the banking system, they're maybe unbanked, and then also access in from brands, like I just mentioned, nonprofits that are, have been a little scared to dip their toe into this space. And so, we really, are circling around how we, make it easy as possible. Adam has been working hard with the team on the technology front from a user experience standpoint to create a product that really can have an onboarding, an easier onboarding for all of these opportunities that are now coming into the space.
Okay. Yeah. Adam, anything to add to that?
Well, I think it's just fantastic that Gagan has joined us and been a dear friend and associate of mine for a long time. And I think we really bookend each other very nicely. I'm certainly not anywhere near the expertise he has in the marketing field, but a lot of my background has, again, been in, larger, more corporate, more financially oriented environments, and absolutely making sure that, you find a way to drive the utility and the data and make sure it works and make sure the technology works. So I just absolutely love how we complement each other in this space. We have the same vision, but very different skill sets and expertise. So I'm just, thrilled to have him aboard. Yeah.
Well, those are kind of some of the best partnerships when you bring different skills to.
Exactly. Yeah. And I just want to say, for me personally, in my heart, with my purpose, my wife is a first generation American. Her dad comes from China. Her mom comes from Puerto Rico. I've seen firsthand kind of the lack of trust in a centralized, banking system. I've seen how hard it is to get into, the financial system. And what really drew me to this project, obviously, along with just loving Adam and believing in him as a leader in this, is how he's concentrated on building this ecosystem of tools that can bring in these new consumers to this space. Because we all know it's coming fast, but a lot of it, people have kind of an allergic reaction to some of these words, right? NFT, metaverse, cryptocurrency, blockchain. And so if we can make it easier and make it more accessible, then we know that will be really a huge benefit to a lot of audiences that are coming on. And lastly, I'll just say, I just came from a conference, very exciting, had meetings with some banks in the Midwest that are also just starting to think about decentralized finance, how they can help get, with their mission to get to the unbanked and bring them into their banks, and are very interested in potential partnerships with Pink Panda to help do that. So, yeah, it feels like we're off to the races.
Okay. That's super exciting. So Adam, just what's next for Pink Panda? What's upcoming for you guys?
Well, we've obviously been very burrowed into building, we've been building our relationships. We've been building out a lot of contracts and paperwork and things to get our pre-seed round completed. So we're starting that right now. And we expect over the next, call it 6 to 8 weeks, to have that fully in and closed. I actually left my job a month ago, my previous employer, and I am, I was already very aggressively working on this, but now I am completely and passionately dedicated to this. We expect, to be wrapping up our first beta and putting it in the App Store here in the next few weeks as well, too. So, and a lot of surprises, of course, always coming.
Okay. Well, definitely let us know when you launch that app. We'll do a follow-up interview.
Absolutely.
So,
okay.
Thank you so much, Gagan, and thank you, Adam, for joining us and explaining this.
Thanks for having us.